Hello YouTube, this is AndrewKK here, and this story was recorded right after episode 7. Um, and this story we're going to be talking about the type keyword, a little bit about indexing and lists. Now, this type keyword, this is probably something that you might have been thinking about, and you might have been thinking, well, if I have a variable and I want to get the type of it for, I don't know, you want to check if the user inputted the right type of number, in a try-catch block. I'll be teaching that later, don't worry if you don't know what it is. I'll actually probably teach that in Lua because they're in Lua and they're kind of important in Lua as well. But, yeah, you might want to get the type of something. You might not see these for it now, but it is kind of important. So say I had a variable, that's good, because I was doing some test earlier. So if I make a variable called low and set it equals to 10, but me and you know this is an integer. I mean, come on. This is an integer in Python. It's common Python knowledge. But, say you wanted to tell the program what was an int, or you wanted to check if it was an int. So, they get this type of something. Type long, or type the type function, type, and then put in two parentheses, and then put the variable you want to check the type of in or the class, or if it's class, you can do that. So say type in, say we make a class, then we'll low class, type low class object. Yeah. So hopefully you understood what type does, and if we do low equals, I don't think that'll say char. Actually, I want to finish it for myself. Yep, it's if you've done any other programming language, Python doesn't have strings. It doesn't have string case statements. I'll be teaching that soon, don't worry. Actually, I probably should taught those in Lua as well. I think Lua has those. Anyway, this is another tutorial, but yeah, this is also still a string. Yeah. Hopefully that makes sense. What else was I going to teach? Oh yeah, I was going to teach a list. Now, think of a list as a variable that can hold multiple values. And it can hold all different types of values. Like it could hold class objects. It could hold strings. It could hold numbers. It's basically a variable that can have multiple values. But if you want to get something that is in a list, the first element, which is the first thing in a list, starts from 0. So if I had, let me show you list. No, I can't actually do that. My list equals, and I make a list, you put in the equal sign like you would with a variable, but do 2 square brackets. And these spaces are optional. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to do it in Python because Python is very sensitive about spaces. So I have to do hello. My name is Eamon. And this makes new list. Let's use our new type function. My list, type list. I don't know what I'm checking for, but I was just thinking that my mum and dad are coming home. But this will tell you that's the list if you ever wanted to check. So in a list, everything starts counting from 0. So if you wanted to get the word hello, instead of trying to access the first value, you would access the quote unquote 0th value. It's called indexing. The index starts at 0. The first element, which is the first thing in an element is a thing in a list. It's called an element. So the first element is 0, and then this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you get a value, you would type my list, and then put 2 square brackets and type what the number of the element you want to get. So if I type 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 elements. But remember, it starts counting to 0. So all going well, this should return is. And look at this. So if I do my list 0, I'll say hello. But if I did my list 1, it would say my. And hopefully that makes sense. I hope you enjoyed this Python tutorial. My name is Sonic Cat, and I will see you in the next tutorial, my little programmers.